Ah, is there nothing so intoxicating as the school hallway at early morn? Ah, poor fellow. Crushed by his own water bottle. Willie, sometime over the holiday weekend, the beloved grade 4 gerbil super dude lost his life.
Today? What in the name of Saint Ephesiocratus?
Miss Hoover, the floor is shaking.
Ralph, remember the time you thought
Yuck, what reeks?
Smells like one of Van Houten's.
It does not!
I need to send this parcel with the profit projections to Pete Porter in Pasadena. And it absolutely, positively has to be there overnight.
Here's your package, Mr. Burns.
My name is the return address, you senseless dunderpate.
Superintendent Chalmers, how are you going?
Why is it when I heard the word school and the word exploded, I immediately thought of the word Skinner?
Congratulations, gentlemen. Your custodian struck oil.
A non-profit organization with oil? I won't allow it. An oil well doesn't belong in the hands of Betsy Bleeding Heart and Maynard G. Muskie Vote. Hello, Lenny, Carl, Guillermo. Hello,
I'm happy for the school. It sounds like this money is going to provide a lot of new opportunities.
I mean, what's the point when your boss doesn't even remember your name?
I have an idea. When my father was first trying to catch my mother's eye, he sent her a box of candy with his photo in it. After that, she never forgot him.
Superintendent, we made the front page today.
Now, what's that say under your hand there?
Oh, it's an unrelated article. Seriously, though, before we draw up the budget, I believe the students and faculty have a few suggestions.
I'd like to start a jazz program for the music department. We've got a really great instructor lined up.
Lisa has told me all your students are as bright and dedicated to jazz as she is.
Let's go now, Mr. Puente.
Want a crystal bucket for my slut water? Ooh, and a brand new filthy blanket.
The cafeteria staff is complaining about the mice in the kitchen. I want to hire a new staff.
Chocolate microscopes?
You know those guitars that are like double guitars, you know?
More rubber stamps.
Principal Skinner, this is your secretary. There is one last student here to see you.
Well, me and my fourth form chums think it would be quite corking if you'd sign over your oil well to the local energy concern.
Mr. Burns, it was naive of you to think I would mistake this town's... The school's oil well is not for sale, particularly to a black-hearted scoundrel like yourself.
I see. Then I'll just have to attack you. I must have that oil. That's it. Frimble about with your widgets and doobobs. It'll all be a monument to futility when my plan comes to fruition. It will be like taking candy from a baby. Say, that sounds like a larf. Let's try it right now.
There's some candy right here, sir. Why don't we eat this instead of stealing?
Oh, very well. Note that Simpson Mutt, my former guard dog. Oh, and that's Bart Simpson. He was my heir for a brief period, you know? Ugh, dispose of it.
Today, Springfield Elementary embarks on a new era. These young minds will enjoy every academic advantage till they enter Springfield High School, which has no oil well.
There's no pressure. Someone else has tapped this well.
Ay, caramba!
Soon that mighty apparatus will burst forth with its precious fluid. Almost sexual, isn't it, Smithers?
Huh?
Oil ho!
I'm afraid we've got no legal recourse against Mr. Burns and his slant drilling operation. The oil belongs to whoever pumped it first.
What about all the expensive stuff we wanted? Can we still have it?
No.
Ah! I'll kill that, Mr. Burns! Burns and wound that Mr. Smithers. Out of my way.
Your dog's condition has been upgraded from stable to frisky, and he's free to go. His leg should be as good as new in a few months, but in the meantime, he'll have to use the wheelabout.
I'll get even with whoever did this to you, boy. I swear it.
Dad, how can you work for a man like Mr. Burns?
Well, he's not all bad. He did send me this nice thank you card.
Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie. Dad, this doesn't have your name on it.
These fumes aren't as fun as beer. Sure, I'm all dizzy and nauseous. Where's the inflated sense of self-esteem?
All right, everybody out. As long as Burns is pumping oil, this bar is closed.
Damn Burns. Let me just get one thing.
Well, sir, you've certainly vanquished all your enemies, the elementary school, the local tavern, the old age home. You must be very proud.
No, not while my greatest nemesis still provides our customers with free light, heat, and energy. Since the beginning of time, man has yearned to destroy the sun. I will do the next best thing. Block it out.
I don't want any part of this project. It's unconscionably fiendish. Not until you step back from the brink of insanity.
I'll do no such thing. You're fired.
I must say, Mr. Burns is being awfully inconsiderate. Selfish, even.
Dad. Homer.
String carrots for Maggie, string carrots for Grandpa.
I want a bib, too. Hey, the lamp's running away.
That's my dog, man.
So long, Lamp. Now, stop loafing and help your grandpa unpack.
Wow! I'm going to bury it in the yard where little hands can't get to it.
You should have fired into the air. She would have run off.
Smithers, who is that ignoramus? Smithers, who is that lollygagger? Who the devil are you? What?
People, take it easy. We're all upset about Mr. Burns' plan to block out our sun. It is time for decisive action. I have here a polite but firm letter to Mr. Burns' underlings. Therefore, I will step aside and open up the floor.
Mr. Burns was the closest thing I ever had to a friend. But he fired me.
Burns cost me my groundskeeping job at the school. And I'm too superstitious to take the one at the cemetery.
Look what he did to my best friend.
Oh, those wheels are squeaking a bit. I've decided to protect myself ever since I was attacked in my office by an unidentified assailant. Oh, you all talk big. But who here has the guts to stop me? One last question. Have you ever seen the sun set at 3 p.m.?
Eternal darkness. Well, that's just great.
Listen, someone's got to get that Mr. Burns. Oh, where's that gun-toting lowlife when you need one?
Sorry, I was in the can.
That's odd. Where's Homer? And Bart? And Lisa? And Grandpa?
That's odd. Mr. Smithers left his jacket behind.
Whoa, that's odd. Principal Skinner left his mother behind. After all these years, things are finally starting to go my way. I feel like celebrating. Oh, it's you. What are you so happy about? I see. Well, I think you'd better drop it.
Mr. Burns has been shot. I don't think we'll ever know who did this. Everyone in town's a suspect.
Well, I couldn't possibly solve this mystery. Can you?